I'll make this. That will 2020 be the end of Disney annual passes for Disneyland and Disney superfans? 2020 has resulted in a lot of major changes in theme parks. Many of these changes are likely to disappear once things are back to normal. But it seems that some of these changes are here to stay. So restructuring in a way that many theme parks, especially like the Disney World, Disneyland, will do. We could see the end of the annual pass program. If it does continue on, how different will it look than how it is here today? Tokyo Disney World, at least for now, is ending its annual pass program entirely at Tokyo Disney Resort. Previously, as is the case of the statewide parks, guests who had annual passes had the expiration of those passes extended to a future date equivalent to about talk time was closed to the virus. However, this simply has been needed to be applied to refunds. We can see the annual pass program return, but we could also not see a return. The annual pass program it's a big part of Disney's parks, and why they're successful. Because a lot of people do go to the Disney parks annually and revisit them every year. Tokyo's Disney resorts could be mirrored elsewhere. It isn't owned or operated by Disney Company, or this is a change of Disney policy. However, this decision could be made in one park. It's certainly possible that other parks could make a similar decision. Under the circumstances, there's a lot of reasons why it exactly could, or maybe this would even happen. All theme parks are open for visitors, open functioning of a limited capacity, only so people can be allowed in the park on any given day. This makes it that much more important each guest financially lucrative park to the park as possible. It's simple fact that guests with annual passes do not spend as much money as guests with standard tickets as well, because you have to pay every single time for the tickets. But yeah, if you go to the park a lot, you don't need to buy the latest merch or eat at the best restaurants every time you go. You can always do that next time. Theme Park says that the TDR is canceling annual pass programs to design more financially viable guests as the park keeps its annual holder spots. It also says that Disneyland could be faced a similar decision, as both Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Resort gets a large percentage of guests from local area, rather than out-of-market travelers that will normally visiting Walt Disney World. Could Disneyland do the same? Disneyland could do something similar, considering that at this point there's no indication will reopen. The parks could end up closed for a full year before they reopen anyways. However, I could argue that the annual Disney Pass programs of Disneyland or Walt Disney World, even if they continue to exist, are likely going to go through a lot of changes, and probably be unrecognizable by the time it's all sorted out. The heads of Disney parks have always suggested there should be policy changes, with the Disney reservation system will likely remain after health and safety changes, except the reservation system solves to pay significant monthly rents in the annual pass system. People who bought them at scheduled dates are allowed to visit the park. Some passes have no blackout dates, others had few. So to the pandemic, guests had to understand that the passes have zero blackout dates, and yep. So that means the annual passes could be a thing of the past, and Disney will be prioritizing people who don't use annual passes. And a possible short-term solution is Disney needs to manage its attendance very carefully. And yet, there was still plenty to attend it with something else, replace it with something else. Once the parks are back to 100% capacity there will likely be a lot of space for both ticket holders and pass holders. There will still need to be some management after all. They don't want the parks to be overcrowded. But yep, there we go. So the annual passes could be a thing of the past, like a Tokyo Disney World. But again, this could just be Tokyo Disney World. It could be a temporary change in Tokyo Disney World until the virus is gone. Again, it could be withholding them because of the virus. And yep, that's basically about this video. Goodbye.